coding, right? So what we do first part is, as we have seen the prefix codes. Now this prefix codes, that the way we do the prefix code is using the prefix rules, and these prefix rules are used in Huffman coding, right? So why do we use this? Because these prefix codes are used to avoid the ambiguity for the decoding purpose, and that's the reason we are using this prefix codes. Now what they do, it ensures that the code assigned to any character is not a prefix of a code assigned to any other character, right? So what are the different major steps in Huffman coding? So there are two major steps in Huffman coding: building a Huffman tree from the input characters and assigning a code to characters by traversing the Huffman tree, right? So we will be looking into the steps. So first we will see the detailed steps. So first step is create a leaf node for each character of the text. Now leaf node of a character contains the occurring frequency of that particular character. Next step is arrange all the nodes in increasing order of their frequency value. This is our step 2. Step 3 will be considering the first two nodes having the minimum frequency, create a new internal node. Right, the third step is you are supposed to create a new internal node. The frequency of this new node is the sum of frequency of those two nodes. Make the first node as a left child and other node as a right child of the newly created node. This is my third step. And the fourth step is keep repeating step 2 and step 3 until all the nodes form a single tree. The tree finally obtained is a desired Huffman tree. So these are the steps which we followed in the Huffman coding. The time complexity analysis of Huffman coding is as follows. So what we do, see this extract min is called 2 into n minus times if there are n nodes, because every time we have to check the minimum and we have to extract the minimum node and then merge those two nodes and make a new node, right? So it will be called 2 into n minus 1 times. As I extract mean called mean hippify, it takes big O of log n time, right? Thus, overall time complexity of Huffman coding becomes big O of n log n. Here, n is the number of unique characters in the given text, right? So, these are the formulas which we are using in the Huffman coding. So, to find the average code length per character, how do? We do it as a probability into code length. And the second formula which we use is to find the total number of bits in the encoded message. So here, how do we calculate the total number of bits in the encoded message? We will be calculating is using as a total number of characters in the message into average code length per character. So these are the formulas which are used in the Huffman coding. Now we have a one practice problem which is based on the Huffman coding. So let's look at this practice problem. A file contains the following characters with the frequencies as shown. Right. If Huffman coding is used for the data compression, determine Huffman code for each character, average code length, length of a Huffman encoded message. So what are the questions? First, we have to do a Huffman code for each character, then average length, code length, and the length of a Huffman encoded message. So what are the characters? The characters are A, B, A, E, I, O, U, S, T, and the frequencies with which this character is occurring in a message is A is occurring 10 times, say E occurs 15 times, I occurs in 12, O 3, U 4, S 13, and T 1. So these are the frequencies in thousands. Please remember, right? So let us, what we have to do first, we have to go with a arranging our characters in increasing order of their frequencies. So in step 1, you can see over here, we have arranged our characters in increasing order of frequencies. What we have noted in these circles, in the circles we have noted the frequencies with which these characters are occurring. So here we have arranged the characters in increasing order of frequency. So in step 2, what we will be doing, we will be merging the least frequently occurred characters and creating a new node. We will be merging least two characters and creating a new node, right? So here we have merged the least two characters T and O and created a new node of having frequency 4, correct? Because what we have done, simply 1 and 3 को leaf node बनाया है, and then we are making a parent node of it by adding these two frequencies. So 4 is the required frequency, 4 is the new frequency, frequency of a newly formed node, correct? In a similar manner, we have to go for merging the new nodes each time, correct? So here what is the next node? Next node is a node U, correct? So 4 and 4, see, both of these are having frequencies 4s, and which are the less occurring frequencies or the least occurring frequencies. So here this particular 4 was how this particular 4 node is formed. This particular node has formed with the frequencies 1 and 3. These two frequencies are merged together. We have got a new node as a 4. और एक नोड कौन सा है अभी हमारे पास? लीस्ट फ्रीक्वेंटली ऑकर्ड नोड, और द व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट extract mean, that is my node U. So these two particular things are merged and we have formed the new parent node as 8. Understood? Then we have formed a new parent node as 8, correct? Now again you can see here we have, how the things are there. So 8, 10, 12, 13 and 15, correct? These are the remaining nodes which are there with us. Now which are two nodes having the least frequencies? 8 and 10. So what is our next task? Next task is extract mean. So mean कौन कौन है? 8 है और 10 है, and merge these two nodes again to form a new node, correct? Merge these two node again to form a new node, right? So we have merged 8 and 10 and formed a new node as 18. Are you getting this? We have formed a new node as a 18. Correct? Now again in the extract mean, what we will be doing? We will be extracting the minimum frequency node. Now what are the minimum frequency node in the next steps? Those are 12 and 13. Please remember, now the minimum frequency length are 12 and 13. Correct? So here we can see that we have merged this 12 and 13 and formed a node as 25. New node as a 25. So our output looks like now added 12 and 13, getting this 25 node. This particular node is still remaining, that is a node of 15, and this is the tree which we have formed from the previous steps, right? Now in the next step, again extract mean. What is the next step? Again extracting the minimum. So what are the minimum nodes over here? The minimum nodes are 15 and 18, right? The minimum nodes are here are 15 and 18, correct? So we will be merging this 15 and 18 and forming a node as 33, correct? So this is our tree, one of the tree, and this is another tree, right? Now what is the last step? Last step is to merge these two together. So this is how we have formed a Huffman tree. This is how we have formed a Huffman tree. Is this clear with all of you how to form the Huffman tree? Is this clear with every one of you how to form the Huffman tree?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So now we have formed this Huffman tree. Still we have not given any codes to our alphabets, right? अभी तक कोड तो किसी को भी नहीं दिया, अभी तो सिर्फ हमने prefix tree build किया है. So in the next step, what we have to do? We have to assign weights to all edges of constructed Huffman tree, right? So कैसे? Some logic we have to do. So what logic we are using here? Assign weight 0 to all left edges and assign weight 1 to all right edges. This is simply what we are doing in encoding part of a Huffman tree, right? So if you assign a weight 0 to left edges, then assign weight 1 to the right edges. And if you assign a weight 1 to the left edges, then assign weight 0 to right edges. This is a simple rule which we use. Any of the two conventions can be followed, but follow the same convention at the time of decoding also. This is what is the rule of assigning the weights, right? So here what we have done, we have assigned 0 to the left edges and 1 to the right edges. तो जितने भी left edges है, जैसे 0 0, यहाँ पे भी left है 0, यहाँ left है 0, यहाँ left है 0 0, and to all right edges we are assigning 1. Are you getting this? So to all the edges we are assigning either 0 or 1, right? Now we start with the encoding part. Correct. Now what we will start? We will start with the encoding part. Now how I will be encoded? I कैसे encode करना है? We will go from 0 and 1. How S will be encoded? 1 and 0. You can see here. I will be encoding at 0 0. S will be encoded as 0 1. Correct. How E will be encoded? Just look here. How E will be encoded? E will be encoded as 1 0. Are you getting this? E will be encoded as 1 and 0. So for encoding of any of the leaf node, we will start from the root node and reach to the leaf node. And whatever bit is assigned on the branches of all that path will be our encoded code, right? So to write a Huffman code for any character, traverse the Huffman tree from root node to leaf node of that character. Following this rule, the Huffman code for the character is A is 111, E is 10, I is 00, O is 2 times 101, U is 1101, S is 01, and T is 11000, right? So you can see now, look at the, okay fine, look at this S and U को O को कितने कैरेक्टर्स लगे? 5 लगे, और S को कितने लगे? 2 कैरेक्टर्स लगे, 2 बिट्स लगे, right? S is represented with 2 bits, O is with 5. Now look at our frequency table. What is the frequency of O and what is the frequency of what we were looking? O and S, right? So what is the frequency of O? O is 3000 and S is 13,000, right? So see, you can see automatically जिसका frequency कम है उसका encoded length ज़्यादा है, और जिसका frequency ज़्यादा है उसका encoding length कम है. S is represented with only 2 characters and O is represented with 5 characters, right? Here you can see it, correct? So from here we can observe that characters occurring less frequently in the text are assigned the larger code, right? And characters occurring most frequently in the text are assigned the smaller code, right? So average code length is frequency into code length divided by all frequencies, correct? So 10 into 3 plus 15 into 2 plus 12 into 2 plus 3 into 5 plus 4 into 4 plus 13 into 2 plus 1 into 5. This will be divided by a complete frequency, right? A summation of all frequencies. So that comes as a 2.52. So average code length is 2.52. And then what we have to do? We need to find the total number of bits in the Huffman encoded message. So that will be equal to total number of characters in the message into average code length per character. So how many characters in the message? So 58, right? The total of frequency is 58 into 2.52, that is 147 bits. So total number of bits in Huffman encoded message will be 147 bits. So this is how we are done with the Huffman coding. I hope this is clear with all of you, like how to assign the codes to every branch of the tree, and then how to do the coding from that, right? How to build a prefix tree. This is clear with everyone. So we have first built a prefix tree, then we have assigned the weights to the branches of the prefix tree, and from those weights we have calculated the Huffman codes of each character, right? So I hope this Huffman coding is clear with all of you.